Welcome back to another muscle car walk around here at Coyote Classics. Today, Chad and I are braving the cold to take you for a drive in this beautiful 1965 Pontiac Lemans convertible.
Yeah, this Pontiac Lemans GTO clone is just an absolutely beautiful car from bumper to bumper.
And the way they did this, it is just a Lemans, but they cloned it to be a GTO, and they did such a fantastic job that it'd trick a lot of people.
Well, exactly, and the cool part about 64 and 65, Dalton, that was just an option anyway. So without the PHS documents, there's absolutely no way to tell a real GTO. You can't tell by the VIN number, nothing like that. So just a fantastic car. It is was born as a Le Mans, but now is a beautiful GTO, and it's got the power plant too.
Yeah, it does.
Why don't you go ahead and open the hood, and we'll show them what this Le Mans has underneath the hood, D. As we look up and down the side while Dalton's opening up the hood here, got a beautiful body on it and an awesome paint job. So as we look underneath the hood, this thing's powered by a built 455 tri-power engine, supposedly a 1969 block, beautiful running engine, and tons of power. It comes equipped with power steering, power brakes, headers, beautiful running dual exhaust, sounding dual exhaust, aluminum radiator,
and a 4-speed as well, which is awesome. That's what you want in this car.
This thing screams muscle, man. The firewall paint is in great shape. Still does have its original fender tag. It's L-5 for paint. Trim is 218. So the paint on the firewall is great. The inner fenders, you can tell the paint on the upper A-frame. You know, bushings all look good. Again, power steering. Check out the bottom of the hood. I mean, they didn't skimp anywhere on the door jambs or bottom of the hood or trunk jam on this car. It was all taken apart and painted beautifully. I'm guessing the paint job wasn't done yesterday. It's got a few chips and a little nicks and stuff in it, but this is just a gorgeous driver. I mean, take this car to any local car show, cruise nights, I mean, you name it, it's a fantastic car. As we go here to the front of the hood, the front of the hood fits beautifully along the grille. Our headlight chrome's in great shape. The front bumper's really nice. I mean, these GTOs back in the day, 64, 5, 6, 7s, I mean, just all of them are just gorgeous cars.
Probably my favorite years of them.
67 was kind of my favorite, but man, the more I look at this 65, I just love it. It's got the Pontiac rally rims on it. The paint on the rally rims are beautiful. The tires are excellent shape. Raised white letter tires with a ton of tread left on them. Again, both sides are just excellent, very nice car. They did a nice job just with a light little pinstripe here that just really brings it all together. With this turquoise paint and this parchment interior, it looks fantastic. As we look at the back of the hood, it lines up beautiful to the cowl, top of the fender. Body lines aren't bad here.
You said it right, too. There's not much better color combination than this turquoise and that parchment white interior.
Yeah. And a white top.
Yeah. I mean, you can't, there's no way that this thing can sneak by you. I mean, it just grabs your attention.
It's a very solid car, too. If you go to our website, guys, coyoteclassics.com, check out the trunk pictures. The trunk's detailed very nicely as well with the spare and everything in there. Trunk mat. Also, undercarriage is very solid. Frame, floors, trunk. Just a really good car, guys, from bumper to bumper. Over the wheel well, paint is excellent. No bubbles or blisters. Behind the rear quarter is excellent. I mean, this is just a quality car. Dalton pointed something out. It's got just a little bit of
Peel, maybe?
Yeah. Just a little bit, maybe a solvent pop right in this quarter panel right here. And you got to be in the right light to see it. As I mentioned before, it's got a really nice set of headers, like new dual exhaust. It's got the beautiful tail lights, GTO tail lights, and everything in it. That idled it down nice too. Now you can really hear that that nice 455, that nice cam. Gap right here, guys. Very, very nice. The trunk lid fits excellent to the back panel here. Back bumper has all been re-chromed. Back panel's pretty typical. It's the original panel here, and it does, it's a used one, so you do have some little checking right along here on that chrome. All in all, again, beautiful cruise night, local car show quality, win some trophies, guys. But the most importantly thing, this is just a solid, awesome looking fast GTO.
They put a lot of metallic in that turquoise as well. You can kind of see that here on the trunk with the sunlight.
Yeah, they did.
Gorgeous.
Both quarter extensions line up beautifully here. And I say that because a lot of these GTOs in the back don't. Top of the trunk lid's excellent. I mean, as we go around this car, again, it's not perfect, but it's very damn close. I mean, it's sweet. I don't see a lot of chips, nothing like that. It does have the parchment boot, and it matches just absolutely beautifully to the back seat here. Dalt's gonna pull that off, and we're gonna put the top up for you guys. There's a paint chip right here in the jamb. Carpet, scuff plates, all of that's in excellent shape. Carpet's in great shape. Passenger side seat is excellent. Panels have all been replaced. Rubbers have been replaced during restoration. Door stopper pads are new. Top goes up really nice and even too. As Dalton goes ahead and latches that, we have a plastic back window here. White top, great shape. And you know what, that top is just really nice and tight. A few little wrinkles on the side just from being down, but not bad at all, guys. Also, when they did the seats, you can just kind of tell it feels like they did some new cushions in them as well. Inside the glove box, paint is beautiful, all redone. A new glove box insert. So when they did this restoration, they did a great job. Painted the dash and everything very nicely as well. Also, that top latch very easily, didn't it, Dalt?
Yeah, it did. You didn't have to jiggle it or wiggle it or nothing.
Our horn works. It does have a Pontiac AM/FM radio. A couple speakers in the trunk, nothing fantastic, but it works fine. Heater fan works. Temperature gauge works. Oil pressure gauge works. We're right at about 32 pounds of oil pressure after it's warmed up, and it's idling about 600 RPM. The tach works. 74,023 miles on the odometer. Gas gauge is working as well. Horn works. Heater works. Last thing to check is the wipers. They work as well. So every single thing's working on this car, guys. I can't wait to drive it. Super excited about that. It's got the nice Hurst shifter, beautiful console, nice seats, nice carpet, pedals. It's a great car. Listen to how that door shuts. I wish it was nice enough today. I mean, I'm not complaining, the sun's out, but I wish it was nice enough that we could go ripping in this GTO with the top down.
I know that would be nice.
But Mother Nature says it's about winter, so we're not gonna do that today. Again, driver's side's nice and straight, tons of metallic in the paint, looks great. GTO emblems, nice rims and tires. Got the nice wheel well trim, rocker molding, which I love. No bubbles or blisters, issues, nothing like that in the lower fender, doors, lower quarter, all looks excellent. Windshield's in great shape. I don't see any chips or cracks or scratches in the windshield. It's got the antenna on the passenger side. Dalton just pointed this out. So a lot of times, from the factory, they have that little seal, that seam there. A lot of people will fill that in, and that's what happens over years of filling it in. We got just a little crack there, guys, in that paint right there in that.
Yeah,
seam.
that's what it is. There's a tiny little one about the size of my pinky nail right here as well.
Yeah. Technically, they should leave that in there so they have room to expand there. All right, so as far as our doors, same thing on the passenger side, guys. Corner of the doors in great shape. Door panels are new, seats are new. is our VIN number. As you know, they didn't go with the 242 in 64 and 5. They didn't start that till 1966. So with the VIN number, there's no way to prove or disprove that this is a real GTO. It's got the retractable seat belts. Back seats are great. Both of the dome lights work in the back, and the courtesy lights. It's got the GTO floor mats. Again, as you sit in the seats, I mean, you sit up in the seats. They definitely put some new foam in the seats when they redid them.
Yeah, and even sitting up in the seat, you still got plenty of room.
Oh,
and I always wear my hats goofy too, so when my hat sticks straight up and don't hit the the thing, that's pretty good.
That's awesome. I didn't mention that we got new window felts and stuff in here as well, so it's pretty remarkable that the tack and all the gauges and stuff works. We kind of went through everything already. Everything's working great on it. Excited to drive this baby.
I know, me too. Need a better scream of the 455 and tri-power.
Gosh. Gas gauge is working perfectly, like I mentioned before. It's not bouncing out like that. One thing is the speedometer. I noticed that before too. The speedometer is off, guys, and it does bounce a little bit. But it seems to me like the tack and all the other gauges are working perfect.
I feel like that's so common on these old cars too, is that speedometer bounce.
They just get dry.
Yeah. Holy smokes.
Not just completely nothing but smoke.
Wow.
It didn't even squeal the tires, it just smoked them.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it just put me like straight back and I felt like I was going on a rocket ship or something. It's crazy.
And the power steering on this thing is fantastic. It steers so nice. All right, let's try it again, shall we? Holy smokes, it's definitely posi, guys. The whole way behind us was two black marked posi. We didn't even hear the tires squeal.
No, it just goes. Man, this car is sweet.
Check this thing out. The steering wheel is perfectly straight. I mean, the guy spent $2,700 on the top end with those carburetors, getting everything completely adjusted. I mean, we got the receipts on that. So
really,
I mean, these carburetors are tuned perfectly. Look at this.
And I'm just gonna say, when you have a car with this power, a lot of times they don't drive like this. You know, a lot of times they're all over the road and not tight and the steering wheel shakes. But this thing, I mean, looks like it drives awesome.
Oh my God, it is. Whoever buys this is going to be super excited about it. Not only the power, just the comfort with the seats and the power steering and the easy shifting. I mean, look at the shifter on it. I love a nice tall shifter like this.
And not to mention, I mean, just the beauty of the car.
Yeah, and let's just take it off real slow. So we're going through the gears. There's first, 2,500 RPMs. Right down to second. So back to your seat. Tri-power kicks in. 4,000 RPMs. 4,000 RPMs. That's gotta be over 100 miles an hour.
Dad goes, let's just take off real slow. Well, 30 seconds later, we're at 100. Man, what a sweet car. Guys, check this out on our website, coyoteclassics.com. Give us a call. This is one badass 65 Lemans.